Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. It's Tuesday, which means it is food shop and meal plan day. If you're new here, hello. My name's Kaylee and I'm food shopping and meal planning for a family of 4. There's myself, my husband, my 7-year-old son and my 5-year-old daughter. This week I ended up doing another Tesco order. It's just been working out easier recently. We went down to one car quite a while ago now, and Alistair uses the car to go to work on a Tuesday. I've started working on Mondays, which means it's harder to get to Aldi. So, I mean, if we're getting a few bits, obviously, like, we're quite lucky we can walk, but for a big full shop, it's just been easier to get a delivery. So the delivery came last night, so I'll show you what we got and then I'll let you know what the meal plan is. It's just a pretty standard one this week, but there's a few recipes we've pulled out that we've just not made for a while and I'm really looking forward to. So here's the food shopping and then I'll let you know what we're going to be eating. So here is the first bit of my shopping. We have got pepper, red onion. There's no order to this, by the way. There's 2 cartons of passata, apples, carrots, pesto, plums, romaine lettuce, 6 eggs. These were a substitution, but they're absolutely fine. Bananas, baby plum tomatoes, also a substitution for the vine ones, but also fine. Baby spinach, that had a short shelf life, but again, it'll be okay. I think they're always on the cautious side with these things, aren't they? We've got some citrus fruits, tissues, some bubble bath and some shower gel, sea salt crackers. There's a tin of chickpeas, a tin of tuna, 2 tins of tomato soup. I've got some baking potatoes and some medium cheddar, 2 punnets of blueberries and 1 of raspberries. We've got some nectarines, butter, mozzarella, and some of these Muller Corner yogurts that we all love. Did I say romaine hearts? I feel like I might have said everything in this bit, but there you go, you can have a little look in case I missed anything. And then coming over here, we have got some beef mince, if it ever decides to focus. I've got some pork loin steaks. I didn't order the thin cut ones, this was a substitution, but again it'll be fine. We've got some chorizo and some chicken breast fillets. Some of these chicken gyozas, I love these for dinner, they're really tasty. And some fish fingers. We've got a pizza, some tortilla wraps, a tiger bloomer loaf. Never tried the Warburton's one before, so we'll see how it is. Some of these bagel thins, Harry loves them in his packed lunches, and I really like these for lunches too. Some of these mini Serene banana lunchbox loaves, so I thought Harry would like those. Crisps, we've gone for the cheap ones, we'll see how they are. I've never bought these before, so we'll see how we go with them. Porridge oats, curiously cinnamon, and some parked baked baguettes, and that is everything. So now it's time to put all of this away. So that was the shopping for this week. I feel like we're well stocked up for packed lunches and things like that, seeing as we are back to school this week. But let me know, let me share with you what our evening meals are going to be this week. The first one is spaghetti and meatballs. We used to make this all the time and I used to batch cook, so I had loads for the freezer, but we haven't had meatballs for ages, so I just thought it would be nice as something that we've not had for a little while. The kids absolutely love spaghetti bolognese, it's like one of their favourite meals, so it's just a little bit of a variation on that. We've got a garlic bread in the freezer, so we'll be having that with that, and we already had the spaghetti, so that was quite a nice easy one. I think I'm going to make this one tonight. So it's pork chorizo and chickpea casserole. Absolutely love this one. We throw a load of veggies in too, and yeah, it's just like really hearty, wholesome, warming. I think we put like paprika in it and stuff as well. I think the recipe is on my blog, I'll link it down below if I can find it, but it's really tasty. We've not had it for ages, so again I thought it would be nice to bring it back in on the meal plan. I think sometimes we get stuck in a little bit of a rut and we'll have the same meals round and round and round every single week. So it's nice to look back and sort of try and remember meals that we enjoyed that we've not had for a while and bring them back into circulation. So that's kind of what I've done this week with the meal plan. We've got a pizza day planned, it's nice and easy, it's super quick. So we're gonna have pizza one night. Tuna pasta bake, again, it's like a cheap, cheerful, like warming, easy meal. So we'll be having that one night. And the next meal is a pesto chicken tray bake. So again, I've not made this one for ages, but it's really tasty. We put loads of veggies in, like the red onions, the courgettes, pepper, and then you have your pesto. We put mozzarella on the top. Usually we make it with chicken thighs, but I've ordered chicken breast for some reason, so we're just going to go with that. And I'm really looking forward to that one. Super tasty, and again, it's just another warming one. It feels like spring is coming, but it's still really, really cold out, so I'm here for the warm, comfort foodie type meals for a little bit longer yet. The next meal I've planned is a corned beef hash. We had some corned beef in the cupboard already. I've got potatoes, I've got carrots. Pretty much does what it says on the tin. It's such a simple meal, and it's one that I sort of will think for ages like, oh no, like don't fancy that. But I really like a corned beef hash. It's so tasty. So yeah, we'll be having that. I've got red cabbage in the fridge as well, which is a must if you're having corned beef hash. You have to have red cabbage. And the last day is a flexi day. I think I'm going out on Saturday with one of my friends. We're just going to go for some drinks to an all-you-can-eat Chinese that's about 15 minutes away from me, so that will be lovely. Alistair will no doubt get himself a takeaway or something. And I think the kids are staying at my parents' too, so that flexi day is definitely needed this week. I also got for breakfast, we've got porridge, we've got some eggs, we've got cereal, we've got toast, we've got bagels, we've got plenty of stuff to be making different breakfasts with. Lunches, Harry's been loving those bagel thins in his lunchbox, and he really likes soup. So we have this little like kiddie, like a thermos type container, and it keeps the soup nice and warm till his lunchtime. Soup and a cheese sandwich is like his go-to favourite dinner, so that's probably what I'll be having a few times this week. Megan gets her free school meals because she's in reception, so she has the universal ones. And yeah, that's about it for this week. It's a pretty boring week, but it's nice to get back into reality. We had a great school holidays. It was so much fun. We did the museum, we went to the park twice, we went to the farm, we went to the park, which is also known as the pub with the play area, with some friends as well, so that was really nice. But it is nice to be getting back into some sort of reality and normality, and just like try and get back on top of the house again. Because I don't know about you, but during the school holidays, the kids just require constant entertainment, and because they're home and they're playing more, there's just more mess. So I'm looking forward to, as soon as I finish filming this, going and cracking on with tidying this house up a little bit, because it's starting to annoy me. I also just wanted to mention, because it is teacher strike day, and obviously I don't work on Tuesdays, so I'm not striking today, but I will be striking on the Thursday strike day, which is one of my work days. And I just wanted to throw it out there because I feel like certain newspapers and certain reports and certain things that the government say that it's all about greedy teachers wanting more pay. And I just kind of wanted to put my 2 pence in there, because personally, and I can only speak for myself, but and also the reasons that the unions are giving, the reason why I'm planning on striking, and the reason that most people I've spoken to who are teachers are striking, is not to do with their personal pay. It's to do with cuts to funding for children. It's to do with cuts to support with things like CAMS and speech and language and other support services that children desperately need. It's to do with the fact that the pay rise we got earlier in the year isn't fully funded. So the pay rise that we've received has been taken out of schools' budgets, which means it's been taken away from the children, and that just doesn't sit right with me, and I am very opposed to that. Teaching assistants are not paid a fair wage for the highly skilled job that they do. They work so hard, and they do much longer hours than they're paid for, and they are just incredible. They deserve to be paid for the high level of skill that they have. And since the gas and electric went up as well, schools aren't given more money for that. So schools are now trying to fund the teachers' pay rises, which, oh, you know, we're way below inflation on pay rises anyway, but that's had to come out of school budgets. Rising gas and electric comes out of school budgets. Rising cost of everything else coming out of existing budgets. And it's not fair on already stretched schools who want to be able to provide the best for those children and are struggling to be able to. Our kids deserve better. So the reason that I'm striking my main reason isn't my take-home pay. My main reason is because of, you know, it's not fair on our kids and they deserve better and I want them to have better. So with it being strike day, I just thought I would have a little ramble about that. So if your children's teachers are striking, I know it's inconvenient, I know it's rubbish, I know it's a complete pain in the butt, but please know that they are doing it because they care so much about your children and they just want the best for them and they want them to get what they deserve. So yeah, just thought I'd throw that in there. Anyway, have a wonderful day whatever you are doing, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.